Hi Taurus, how are you? I wanted to do a quick reading for you, okay, for the month of October. I'm going to be doing a long read for everybody this month, okay? I'll still be doing the Singled and Troubled in Love as well. I am going to be using some oracles as well as some tarot, as well as some extended Lenormands today. Everything's pre-shuffled. I hope you guys are doing well. I did a all signs full moon reading that was posted in separate parts for the full moon in Aries, which will be in effect for 2 weeks, okay? We're in some really, really high tension times because of the Saturn-Uranus square. So, you know, as well as Pluto's last kind of stead in Capricorn. It's just a lot of external events in the world, you know, and in a community. And then, you know, those play out on an inward and outward level when they're there, okay? I feel like some of you may not be sleeping well at night. I don't know why I'm saying, I mean, you know, I'm just gonna go. I feel like some of you may not be sleeping well at night or like up at late at night or something like this, okay? Some of you, hang on a second. I'm just gonna have a lion down here on this spirit. It's like a spirit self-care aisle, okay? I will not interpret that aisle usually till the end after I pull all the clarifiers for it. It will not apply to everybody, and that said, this reading won't apply to everybody. Definitely check your other placements or stellums if they're not on your sun, moon, or rising, or other readers if you really need a reading and this one's not for you. You'll usually know when I hit on you guys, okay? It's usually like, you know, that story will usually, that's how these work. You know, I'm doing a collective read and I try and touch on at least 2 other storylines I get, but you know, I usually stick with the ones that I get in the beginning, and then I'll say other things if I pick them up along the way. I will be doing an eclipse reading as well. You have the Devil at the bottom with the Empress. There may be a woman you're obsessed with. Because there's a 10 of Cups behind that, and a Page of Pentacles, and an Ace of Wands, and an Emperor. Holy shit! Okay, well let's take a look, shall we? In your career, I feel like there was a change within the past couple, you know, past period or year or 2. Like either a complete ending to one thing and a new beginning. All right? And that you like headed out towards full freaking force. Okay? I feel like, if so, there's like a period where you're in a period of like bliss in regards to it, or just a lot of enjoyment or fulfillment, okay, with it, okay? Some of you may have someone in your environment that is very charismatic, okay, or some fire in your own chart here that you're stepping into, and I feel as if there is like a cleanup going on right now, okay, a purge of some sort, okay? I also feel like there's some areas of your life where you're holding on to something, and I'm not going to speak on it until I get further down the line here, but you're kind of showing a mask on. I'm not sure why. Okay, I have the Jester here on the home and family aisle. I'm not going to speak on it until I'm further down the line here. I feel as if there's a lot of change here at home, or some unhappiness or sadness that you're dealing with at home right now, okay? Or with family, okay? Maybe some loss, maybe feelings of separation or abandonment somewhat here, okay? And I'm going to wait till I pull the clarifiers to get into why, but I have a Knight of Wands, a Five of Pentacles, a Five of Cups, and a Three of Wands so far. I think the key to something that you're waiting on here is in some sort of collaboration or work or effort, okay? I feel like not everything's fulfilling that you have at home right now. I don't know what you're waiting on. I'm going to wait until I get further into it. I feel like you want to spearhead or jump into something here at new on the home and family front. On the love front, I have the Falcon as like an indicator. I feel like something may be coming in from afar, or something on the love front here is, hang on. I have a High Priestess next to a King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with somebody with some Earth or Pisces in their chart, okay? On the love front, okay, that may be coming in towards you, or something of this nature, okay. I feel like there's some old battle wounds here on the love front, or somebody that you want at all costs that you may meet. Okay, if you want this person at all costs, there is some sort of celebration here, but there's something, I don't know if you know this person yet or not, or something. Okay, hold on. There's some sort of battle though, that, or thing that you're kind of dealing with, that everything else looks kind of rosy except for that. I don't like seeing that there. So I'm going to check into that, especially when it's like something very emotional here. And I feel like you're wearing a mask about something to do with it. If it's somebody you haven't met yet, you may just like not be showing your hand with them about how much you like them or something like that if you meet them. Or feel like you have to, I'm going to get into it, hold on. There may be some, a lot of strength down here on this, final aisle. I'm not going to speak on it until I get there fully. I feel like some of you have some sort of party or reconciliation or meetup or celebration here on the love front here in October. But then I feel like there's a battle right after that. Some of you or some sort of messed up something that happened or happens, okay? Because we're, I think it's like the 12th or 13th today. I'm going to look at it. There's a lot of energy down here for, there's a lot of positive energy down here on this internal spirit aisle. I'm not going to delve into it until we get to it, but there is a divine pair down here. There's a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords down here. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Okay, let's go back up here. I want this Ten of Swords down here. I feel like some of you, this moon was probably extremely powerful for you guys. The moon was in your 12th house. That's a very internal house. That's a lot of deep emotions on an internal basis when you have a full moon like that, especially with that Martian energy, the way it is, you know. Here with your career, I feel like there is some sort of prosperity and an end to maybe some feelings of lack, or not making enough money maybe in the past, and I feel like that's over now, but there was a weighing up of options or something that you needed to do in regards to that, and something that you started or starting, okay, and it may have been to go back to an old thing or something like this, or reparlay your work into something new. I'm getting a lot of moon energy, okay? I don't know if you got a new idea around the time of the full moon. Some of you could have, or had some hasty or emotional communication around the time of the full moon, okay? Could have been related to a party or a child, okay? Or it could have been related to some sort of business dealings, okay? I feel like at work, there may be some younger people that you work around or work with. I don't know if that's in an office environment and somewhere else. There could have been some sadness around somebody that you worked with. I don't know if something happened to them. I also feel like there's something that you want very much at work, that you want it so bad that it hurts. I don't know what it is yet. Hold on. Give me this right here. It has to do with like some sort of blend or mix type thing. And, you know, you could have had a lot of changes in that area, but I feel like there is definite focus right now on your second house with Mars going through there. A lot of focus and energy are going into making money right now, into sources of income, and chasing those down or something like this. You know, restabilizing here is a really big deal for you at this time in your career, I'm getting, okay? You may have gone through some sort of, you know, destabilization in the past, or faced a rocky stead at something at work, all right, that you've been holding on to, okay? There may be someone with fire energy too as well that comes in, but I feel like you guys are very charismatic at work, okay? But you may be sleeping on some investments, or something here that you need to contribute to, or that you want. But I feel as if there's something about getting your act together that you're like focused on here. Okay, to restore harmony and do some sort of transformation. Okay, and part of that transformation may, for what you want to manifest, may require that you invest in something. Okay, could involve another person with some fire in their chart. Also could involve, you know, just you with this fire power in here. But I do feel like there'll be a restoration of some sort of harmony at work if there's been any issues on that front. Okay, I definitely see that happening. And then, you know, some of you could work at night. Some of you could work at night. I mean, for a small portion of you, you could do like undercover work or something. I don't know why, you know, that's not going to apply to the majority of you, but for a small portion of you, that could apply. Okay. Just don't want to not say it when I see it. Give me this 9 of Wands. I feel like at home and with family there was something you left very, very quickly, or want to leave very, very quickly, or you had to move, you know, away from very, very quickly. It could have been a relationship. If so, the move out was very quick, or you want to plan a move out very quick, or you want to do a breakup really quick. Something of this sort, okay? And this could be, time is fluid, so this could be in the past, and it's just that the energies related to it. It is popping on the home and family aisle. All right, and you know, something with the relationship may have blown up because there was improper give and take on things that were important to you that didn't match your ideals or the other person's. Okay, like, you know, you can put up with a lot of differences in somebody if you have like ideology, you know, fundamental ideologies that are in line, you know. And I don't know whether they were or not with this person, but if you faced a breakup or blow up or blow out something, I feel like the give and take in the relationship insofar as what the two ideals were, and here's that damn Queen of Wands again, is something's off with it, okay? You could have been dealing with somebody with some fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like you may have felt defeated for a little while, or you do now. Hopefully it's not in your current environment. If you did break up or had a breakup, you know, financially that may have been a pain in the ass in a little bit of a way or something. I also feel as if there was an attempted communications on an apology or get back together, one or both of you did not want that, or something like this. Somebody may have some Virgo in their chart, or you may be like in a period of inward contemplation and not talking to somebody if they're an ex right now or something of this sort. Okay. Something about the way this ended may have caused a lot of sadness or grief or a period of mourning that and may have actually caused an actual physical move, like if you used to live with somebody or something of this sort. Okay, you may be not sharing your sadness with people and be playing the role of a comedian a little bit too much about your feelings connected with this or something like that, or you felt like you had to be the entertainment or something like that, or keep on a face. Okay, and I feel like there's some sort of transformation here with the home and the family front that maybe you want and you've been waiting for, but you've also been blocking out. Yeah, I feel like it's new love. I don't know if you were waiting. Okay, you also could be like, have met somebody else that you like. Could be, or facing some sort of block from somebody that could have water in their chart. Could be Scorpio, but moreover than that, hang on a second. Moreover than that, I see that it possibly waiting to fall in love again or do something again, but you're like kind of guarded about it. Okay, it could be dealing with family scenarios. Okay, this could be between two sisters. This does not have to be, because this is a family aisle, not the purely love aisle. Okay, but I am getting some vibes here that there was some sort of instance of some shit here. Okay, I mean, I'm getting, you know, when I see the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, it's like you lost somebody, you know, or had a breakup in the past here that's showing up on this home and family aisle. I mean, somebody could have died. It doesn't mean, you know, or there's just somebody you just aren't with anymore. Okay, give me this Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's a decision here to work on things again. Things that you want in the future on a family and home front. Okay? Yeah. Like there's some sort of judgment call to like maybe take a leap again with family, to collaborate, or to like work again with people. I don't know if you live with anybody right now. But I am getting these vibes here that there was a blowout of some kind here. All right, could be involving a water sign and a fire sign. Feminine energy behind the two queens, but it does not mean that they are feminine whatsoever, especially because Queen of Cups also serves as a relationship card for me. But it doesn't look like it's all roses right there on that front there, Taurus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you have a breakup or something like that. If you did have a breakup, I'm getting these vibes like that somebody just like expected you to perform all the time. I don't know. Not like in the bedroom, like maybe, but I like, that's not the vibe I'm getting. Like, I don't know, like you had to mask your true emotions or something like this. And like again, there's some sort of thing where that wasn't meant to be anyway or something. And I don't, hopefully you're not in that now. Because for some of you, I see a breakup. For some of you, you may be contemplating that breakup this month or something like this. What is this? What is this? Somebody may have also, well, I'm not going to speak on it yet. Give me this High Priestess down here. I feel like somebody, hang on. For some of you, I feel like you're married. You could be, all right, especially if it's to a Pisces, or one of you has Pisces in your chart. For others of you, there may be something here where you meet somebody of some significance with Pisces in their chart, or that you just feel heavily intuitively attracted to and you're not sure why, kind of vibe. Okay? For some of you, I feel like there's going to be a lot of communications with this person that are like via wire or technology or something like this. So I don't know if this person doesn't live near you, or you just when you chit chat all the time, something like this. Okay. You have two new beginnings here. So, I mean, I have an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Pentacles. So I feel as if something is very, again, I already said that, very intuitive about this person or about you or about your feelings towards this person. All right, on the love front, okay? And I feel like something about it, you're not sure why or something like this, okay? But the emotions come from the intuition here with this deal, okay? Somebody, hold on. Somebody may feel a little guarded, okay? And some of you again, for those of you that had a mother figure with fire in their chart, okay, or had a child with somebody that is a fire sign, or hold on. What are you doing to me today? Some of you may have lived with somebody previously that was a fire sign, or be attracted to somebody that's like very vibrant, charismatic, talks well, is social, and is also hold on. They may have a fire Venus sign as well, okay, because the Empress is attached to Venus. Okay, it can be Taurus or Libra energy, but it's attached to Venus, and it's attached to the meaning of the card over any of the signs. And the meaning of the card that I'm getting here is like somebody you date, maybe a mother, could be, or you could be married to one, okay? There could be anxiety about family or group celebration here in some sense or another. In regards to this love relationship, it could just be excitement about seeing somebody, plans to see somebody, okay? Or anxiety about something that happened here in the past. There might be anxiety about communicating with somebody or traveling with somebody, something of that sort. Could be for a celebration, but it could just be for a meetup, okay? Give me this Five of Swords. I don't know if you or there could have been some sort of battle or fight, or there may be some sort of battle or fight over emotions, or you may be lying to yourself about your emotions because this is under the mask. Okay, and I have Justice and the Moon and the Emperor, and we just had that Moon in Libra. I'm sorry, in Aries, but the Sun was in Libra, and I'm just getting these vibes that like either your emotions were really heightened about somebody, or there was some sort of argument or something here. Okay, that okay, and if not, there could just be somebody that you freaking, you want them by any means. Like, I want that person by any means. Like, you know, it could be. But for others of you, I feel like there may have been some sort of argument. Okay? Some sort of communication or apology or reconciliation or something that you may feel like you fucked up here, okay? this is for the second time in 2 aisles. I have a Queen of Cups and a freaking Queen of Fire. So I don't know if you feel like your girlfriend doesn't like your mother, or your mother doesn't like your girlfriend, or there are 2 women, one representative of a Queen of Cups, and one of Rods is like a very heavy burden or weight. Okay, it's when you're carrying all the shit to the castle, and you know, you just have to get there. You just have to get to the castle, and then it's like big win. The 10 of Rods can also be when you're carrying too much weight or burden. How it's showing up here is like the feelings are too much of a burden. Like, and I don't know if that's because you're not talking to this person or about them or something like this, but hold on. Like it's a heavy load on your heart, how much you feel. Oh God. All right, hold on. What's this 10 of Rods? You walked away from this person? Oh shit, you walked away from somebody you loved? I don't know. Hold on. Oh yeah. This may be somebody you used to be with and aren't anymore. That you still have feelings for, or something like this. Okay. The King of Cups just came out with the 8 of Cups after that 10 of Rods. What did you do here? What you got going on here? I mean, you could just be apart from this person, but there's something that happens this month with this person. They may have Pisces in their chart, but I feel like there's either, you know, and it could be that your siblings are fighting, especially if they're way older, but this is falling on your love aisle, and I've had this pop here twice. The Queen of Wands has appeared 3 times. And the Queen of Cups has appeared twice. So, and I feel like, I don't know if you used to be in a domesticated partnership or you're in one now. But there's a lot of communications that are going to go on, and there's some sort of stress about family and legacy and anxiety about communications here. All right. And, you know, there may be some sort of fear here for you in regards to emotions, your own, and the justice system could be, and about a battle in the justice system could also be. And I feel like that fear is revolved around fears that you may lose it or lose the battle or something like this. I don't show any negativity here with this person. The fight may have revolved around something else. If you're dealing, you know, all of this may be on the periphery to you too, but I don't feel like it is. It's your reading. It's your reading. You know, some of you may have walked away from love or gave up on love or something like that, but some of you may be with somebody else, and I already went through the issues that are going on there on that aisle. I'm sorry, Taurus. Give me this 9 of Pentacles. There is some desire here to make independent decisions or something of this sort here, okay? There is an inward strength here that you're battling about old connections and soul ties and endings here. That's pretty strong, okay? That you really have to recognize and gain the inner strength on right now. Very, very important, you know, in regards to completing cycles and doing them properly and not being a jerk. I'm not saying you're being a jerk, but it sounds like maybe somebody is, or it looks like somebody is or was. Okay. Hold on. I feel that something about, here we go again. Shit, there is like some couple, and I don't know if it's like you are fighting with your mate all the time, and the King and Queen of Swords together, they fight like cats and dogs. You know, and on this Queen of Swords, I have a Tower. On this King of Swords, I have a Three of Swords. And they're right next to each other down here. And something is a very heavy burden in regard to, you know, now it's possible that if for a few of you, you've lost your father and your mother, okay? And it was really heartbreaking, okay? Especially if they didn't get along or were divorced, okay? Something here with that, but there's some sort of new beginning here, all right, because the Ace of Wands is here, and that's going to be the key to this lower line. And you know, definitely you need to face what's going on here with courage and bravery and a lion's heart, okay, rather than a closed off heart, something like this, because there's some part of you that you're wearing a mask on with right now, that you're healing from for like new beginning, okay? I feel like some new beginning or something got extinguished here due to maybe prior, like your own feelings of abandonment or bondage or being left out in the cold here, or you know, moving away from that and healing from that. You're going to need to tap into this Ace of Wands here. But there is like a lot of pain here, and I'm not sure if it relates to argumentation or fights or a breakup here between your parents, which if so, and down here they're probably deceased, or if it relates to your feelings in regards to your relationship, okay, that you're really kind of going through some sort of tower and heartbreak moment, okay? And for some of you, I get that it could revolve around a marriage or major commitment, okay? If not, a major battle, like at work or something, you know, especially if you were to do work, like, I don't know. I mean, the Tower is attached to army and military work when it has to do with work, okay? And on this Tower, I got a King of Rods. So it could be something with you. There may be again, I'm getting this sadness here with the King of Rods and the Sun and the Tower. I mean, I have Scorpio and Leo indicated with a lot of sadness. Five of Cups and mourning comes after a Tower. So for those of you that lost your mother, you may have been thinking about her a lot lately, especially if you know, are a male, could be, you know, on this, all right? Or if you're separated from somebody. For others of you, I feel like this is directly related to a breakup or arguments that you're having with somebody in your home or something, or a breakup that you want to have or had or something like this, okay? Hang on. I'm also getting on this King of Swords, this Three of Swords and the Hierophant, you know, Taurus energy indicated there, air sign energy, and the King and Queen of Swords are indicated. And again, like I told you, that's like, hold on. If you lost your mother, and this is Taurus, I lost you there for a second, and I'm not sure where I lost you, but I think I pretty much wrapped you up. There's something internally that's being recognized here on a self-care, self-love aisle, as well as a spiritual aisle here, and it ties back into these first three right here. And it's something about you wearing a mask about old pain or new pain. I'm getting vibes here that there were two families. I'm not sure if your father and mother broke up, and then your dad remarried or something like this, or if, and there's like multiple children, okay, from different parents, but I'm getting these vibes here like there was, and there may have been something tragic that happened to a female, or both your parents may be dead, You know, this can also be an indication down here of these arguments that I'm seeing up here with this breakup that you had here. And then it's like somebody new comes in, or there's arguments about this other person that honestly, you're showing up like you really loved this other person, something like this. Or something on that stead. Otherwise, it's like thoughts about something about your old relationships or current relationships are making you think about your parents very heavily right now and their relationship. I'm getting that very strongly. I'm also getting vibes as if somebody had another family, or, you know, something of this sort. Sorry, Taurus. You know, I got to read what's showing up. You know, you guys aren't all going to show up on one day, but this is pretty specific, and it's like repeating queens on multiple aisles. With repeating empresses. So I'm like feeling like there's 2 baby mamas. I have 1 emperor. You know, I have a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Rods. All right. And then I have a King and a Queen of Swords down here, you know. Then, like I said, that's a battling couple. But something that happened with this person down here, and I'm not sure if it's just reflective of a breakup that you had or something like this. And like I told you, I do see like a fast breakup over here, or one that you're contemplating doing fast now. And I already touched on that when I was up there on that home and family aisle. But if this was a deceased parent, then I feel like you lost them fast. Or if it was a breakup, it happened fast. But then like the mourning, like, and the feelings are still there. You may have jumped into another relationship in between. You know, okay. And for some of you, you know, if both your parents died, I see like something about your new beginning, and I do see you moving towards a new beginning, and it's something with breaking the bondage of the past, okay, that you're healing from. And there just may be a heightened sense of emotion and realization, because that was a lot of energy attached to the full moon, and this is like an internal aisle here, okay? Give me some advice for my... I mean, there's always the possibility that you're working with somebody on like an Aries Pisces cusp here, or on a with some Cancer Leo, but I'm not really seeing it that way because of the way it's popping up. Okay, I also hold on. I don't know if this person, there's something here about either your heart's broken over somebody, and it could have been your mother, or or you could just be like grieving an old something here, or felt bad for your mother, or something like this. Okay. But I feel like there is healing, I mean, and there is a release from these old bondage here. I see you doing it there. But like I said, there's either somebody that comes in that you have a lot of loving feelings for, or something here, okay? Pretty heavy, okay. I feel like you're showing up as this King of Swords or something here, all right? For those of you, it's showing up with a Hierophant. I feel like some of you are going to have like an air moon or an air rising. I don't know what you're in here for checking, okay? The sun is here. It's telling you to let the sun, like, you know, your ultimate happiness and joy when it comes to a marriage or a deep commitment or something of this. It's got to be what you find that to be, and it doesn't have to be defined by the pain of your past relationships or your parents or something of this sort. and it may be that these things are illuminated for you right now, and that would have been definitely heightened around the time of the full moon because the energy is associated with it, especially with it being in your 12th house. Go back and watch your full moon reading I did, because you literally popped up with, I remember now, you popped up with ghosts there, and I was talking about guardians from the past and something of that nature. So there was something, yeah. So like collaboration and friendship are like, there is like some sort of new beginning and portal here for a new beginning. Okay, again, you have to have strength for it. Here's strength on this aisle down here. You have to like, the sun is shining on some stuff that you're like having deep internal whatever about, aside from this stuff with work and everything that I discussed. Your new beginning to your happiness is redefining what you consider commitment and happiness, and not being ashamed or afraid from the things of the past. Your prior relationships, your parents' prior relationships or failings, and you know, it's like there's some sort of portal here, you know, in regards to laying the seeds to a new foundation for a new relationship or passion in your life. And it shows a strong base and foundation for that, okay, through collaboration. So you may become friends with somebody first or something like this, or you will be very close friends with somebody that you wind up with, something of this sort, okay? Enjoy that. Enjoy it, and I will talk to you later. Bye, Taurus.